day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the Gentleman's Shack, which is actually a secret base for world domination. So, what is the plan we have for today? Well, quite frankly, our plan should be the same plan as it always is. Try and get, as it was last week, try and get oil working properly. However the hell we plan to do that. We can do it via the carbon dioxide, in theory. Assuming we can melt all this. We can also do it via, well, just this down here, which is technically the more logical route which we should take. But either way, we need petrol. For jetpacks. Because that's the focus. I was thinking about whether I should do something else this week or not, but then again, there's a new update in 4 days, so I'm going to be playing this next week, so I thought, why should I break the continuity? Where the hell did the Draco come from? Alright, the Draco was down there, wasn't it? Yeah, that's where it came from. I can't tell if the power is going down or up. It's going down at the moment. Yeah, something... How? How? Ren! How? Go to bloody bed, Ren! Jesus, how did you even get over there? Christ, man! You're not meant to be doing crap like that. Why are they all such idiots trying to kill themselves? Well, these things happen. Hello, Travado. How's the telescope today? Which planet are you focusing on? I actually do not know. Is it the only one which isn't left? Or are you just glitched and saying that there's a planet you're analyzing, or... Yeah, I think you bugged in trying to analyze an object when you're not, in fact, analyzing anything, because it has, in fact, been analyzed. You tend to do that a lot, it seems. Oh, well. Nothing too bad, I guess. Power's going up. Power's going up. That's good to see. That's good to see. Alright, Ren, if you're gonna do that, you might as well do the entirety of it. Where the hell did you go? You have a sore back. Aw, I'm so sad for you. Get up there. And do your goddamn job. You're just sunburnt for another minute. What's that, like, half a day? Yeah, you cured a sunburn. Good man. Who's the one stressed? Ren. Of course he was, because he was sunburnt. Well. How much glass do I have? Probably not enough. You know what? Travado. We kind of need some glass. Or diamond. And I think we got quite a bit of the anti-heat material, don't we? Yeah, we got 600 of it. So yeah, Travado, get into space. Actually, never mind. You're currently researching the last planet. Yeah, that's more important, Travado. Good boy. Well, our batteries don't seem to have fully powered things today. Also, you know what? I think I figured out what the problem is that I need to do. Or how to get these wires working. Which actually technically makes sense properly when you think about it. First, we have to break that. Makes sense. Doesn't it? Because that seems to be the problem. Creating too much stuff. But then, what we need to do is make one of these. Or two of them, sorry. Because you see, the problem is not that there is too much on the large transformer, but rather that the large transformer just lets too much through in the first place. So, how do we fix that? Well, we just make two little ones. That logically should let 2,000 through instead of only 1,000. Right? It's worth a try. Oh, Ren, you're building the bunker. Well done, boy! Well done! I am fairly impressed with you doing that, actually. Actually, that's May. Never mind. Of course she'd be building this stuff. In full honesty, I wouldn't mind, really, I would love you to be making that stuff right now. Mostly just so we actually have the power actually powering stuff. Because the batteries are kind of back to full again now. I really don't think that the problem we have a lot of the time is that there is too much... that the solar power generators don't generate enough power. It is a lot more that there's just not enough stuff for them. And I mean, technically, if this works, that means I should do the same for this up here. So I might want to tell you to make a tile right there, right now. Check these aren't space exposure. They're not. Delete them. It is also the problematic factor that this is actually letting power through here. Circuit status, 2000. How is it 2000? It's still overloading. Likely because of these this down here. How do you have a circuit status of 3000? That visibly doesn't make sense. Like, where's that 3000 coming from? 1000 there, 1000 for these two. It does actually make sense now. Alright then, how about we just disable this power transformer for now then? That should help things, right? By the way, good job for just making this all along here, by the way. It's a good way for us all to get started with everything. So theoretically, if we only got two things going onto this, which are 1000, then there should not be any overload damage, and it'll give us a chance for everything to repair. There we go. There's only 1000 plowing through each part of the circuit now. I wish I could make a way to better... Oh, that wire's broken. Well, that wire needs fixing now, because that explains why it's having problems powering everything then. Also, don't worry guys, you're almost done with breaking everything. Look at it! How are you doing with your final planet, by the way? Oh, it's complete! Huh. Nothing more for you to discover, is there? Well, Toronto, time to get in the bloody rocket! 2000 on the circuit wire. Oh, that's what we like to see. It's no longer overloading. Glorious. That means I should probably do the same thing for this one. There's not much left for this to get made for these bunkers and whatnot. We've actually almost completely made our solar panels right now. Hello! Welcome. How fares thyself all this day? You're all kind of crap, so I don't want any of you. I'm meant to be focusing on Petrol today. Why aren't I doing that? Well, for a start, where the hell am I gonna put that Petrol? How are we doing over here, by the way? You've made most of those things. A lot of them, anyway. Not all of them. I still need all this built, which is the main thing. Maybe that's why it's not getting built, if it's saying it wants to be made out of malefic rock. Christ. Okay, that explains a lot. So if we just cancel all this, please. Is that the same for these two? Yes. Yes, it is. Why are they trying to be made out of malefic rock? Why? Because apparently I got 200,000 of the stuff. But granite is easier to get, isn't it? Everything ought to be powering up soon. It is indeed glorious. The power grows mildly, probably not enough for what is going to be required in order to keep this running throughout the night. It's always annoying when it decides that it just wants to, you know, just be through... I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Travado, are you in the bloody rocket? Yes, you are in the bloody rocket. Okay, good man. For being in the bloody rocket. Now, what do we need you to get? Do we need Nubalim? I don't think we do. Frankly, we could use this a bit more right now. Although I really wouldn't mind trying to go over to one of these planets either. We'll do that on the way back. We'll do that a bit later. We'll make ourselves another thruster point thing. We just need to delete all that. There's nothing up top's being made. I assume this stuff down here is being made, of which it is. Good work, guys. We'll get this thing up and running in soon enough time in order to get ourselves the stuff that we need from it. In other words, whatchamacallit? Power. That's the word. That's the whatchamacallit. Oh, good. You made that stuff in there. Glorious. Well then, the next thing you guys need to do with this is, for a start, we need you to just basically break that sedimentary rock right there. And probably make sure to build that gas vent thing right there out of something very easy to get hold of. In other words, it's nearby. Someone come break that so I can tell you to make it out of the sandstone. Where are you going? Still not getting any colder in there, is it? Or any hotter, I should say. Which is concerning. Quite. Especially as I know sicklers like it to be hot. You broke that. Good. Good. Now, ventilation out of sandstone. Build like that and break that. Still needs the initial power, but hopefully we can get that from a little booster thing over here. Wait, why am I doing that? Have I not even made the power to actually connect it to this giant chain of things over here? Jesus Christ, is wrong with me. There! That's what you need to do. Hell. We will get ourselves some fuel, some petrol, to make this stuff. In the meanwhile, we will probably eventually make this stuff up here, too. And the bunker doors should be finished soon, and boom! Glorious. Okay, we can finish off making the last stages of the stuff. Mostly when the diamond gets home. You're working hard, May. You always do. That's why you're one of my favorites. Remind me when I get to the new place that I have to have a May. Because Mays are very good. So are Gosmans, but I don't have one of them either. None of the wires are breaking now, at least, which is also really good to hear. I feel I should add more space scanners just to make the surveying more efficient. So much stuff to be made and built, but so little time for it to actually start getting there. The rocket returned with its stuff in tow. There's something entombed. Oh, it's the gantry. Never mind. Someone just empty this. Oh, I can just click empty storage and it will it? Oh, that's convenient. Alright, well then. Can I apply a solid fuel thruster at the bottom of there? No, I actually need the bloody engine. Right, okay. More batteries, more solar panels, more efficient way of transporting all the power from up there down here. That is what we need for our power. And also this stuff all here to get made as well. But I think you guys should be the priority. I've just had a thought. Is everyone in a snazzy suit? No, they're not all in a snazzy suit. By the way, Travado. The hell are you, Travado? You kind of don't need to be in the rocket until after, you know, you get your stuff. By the way, are you in a snazzy suit? Doesn't look like you are, even though I think you should be. There we go, May. Build up. Build up. We will get this rocket moving one way or another. You might want to build yourself way back up, though. Someone explain to me where this water comes from? Well, I don't think it's meant to be in the middle of our base like that. Oh! I can just reach 30,000. Whew. Whew. Okay, okay. Travado, where would you like to go? Either way, it's going to take you a while to get there, and probably a while to research any of the materials on it. But this is a lot of glass and steel, so you're going to that one. Travado, get in the goddamn rocket! Off you go, Travado. See you in 9 days. Please bring back something useful. In the meanwhile, we'll work on petrol, just to actually get you a proper fuel source, possibly. I mean, it's not like we don't have enough fuel, as it is. Okay, I arrived down here just in time to see this stuff start working. Ooh. Why aren't you working? Pipe blocked. What do you mean the pipe is blocked? Do you mean your carbon pipe? Alright, then hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, okay, if you want to be like that, you can do it like that instead, if that works. There we go. Efficient little parts of fuel. The petroleum is building up nicely. Nice. It's a self-powering system. In fact, we're building up quite a lot of petroleum pretty quickly. Now that the power isn't a problem-ish. Oh, well look, this thing's dormant just as I get it working. Typical. Okay. Piggy's gotta die. They keep breaking my generators. Or my solar panels. Piggy's gotta die. Bad Piggy! Think it can just come on in and destroy my solar panels as if they're nothing. Bad Piggy! This is where your species belongs. In my specially allocated pig room. Nowhere else. Kill it. Bad pig. Thinking it's allowed to just randomly eat everything. Shovel's are annoying little bastards, to say the least. By the way, if you could please fix the goddamn solar panels. Oh yeah, that petroleum's definitely building up fast. Oh, what temperature is it? 60-ish degrees. Is that because that's what you know, output it as? Or just in general? Well, it seems we've easily gotten petrol working right now, although we do need to get our whatchamacallit working now. I have so much plastic, I should be upgrading all of the ladders in the base that I can into plastic. It is kind of bad that I haven't before this. They just look nicer as much as anything else than a regular ladder. Can't do it for everything, but I can do it for most things. To be fair, if I'm doing that for plastic ladders, I really ought to make every tile out of gold. You know, just for the sake of it. Just because it looks nicer, you know? You make this thing over here, so you can make these 2 pipes, so that you can start shoving a bunch of carbon up here to these sicklers, so that we can get more crude oil, which we could technically shove down here. Oh my god, I have too much petroleum. I'm thinking. Hey, Travado? You back yet? 3 days? Alright. I'm not sure if we're gonna survive, if the fuel will be able to not, you know, run over itself in 3 days, but we can try. May, if you could please go and deconstruct this gas vent for us. Or Rowan, even. Sorry, my apologies. I am now just going to say, connect that up. You're just going to send all of the carbon you have all the way over to those poor little, hungry little sicklers. We trapped them in here so long ago, but never did anything with them. Now we're doing something with them. We're feeding them. So I got 2,000 kilos of petroleum available to me. How much can this hold? Doesn't tell me. It does have a liquid intake pipe, which clearly says as you'd assume, intakes the liquid rather than outtakes it. Meaning I'm going to have to replace something to put the liquid on it. Space exposure does reduce liquid resources. Okay, so I do need a whatchamacallit room in there. Right. So much to do, so little getting done. Farming's not the most important thing to do, guys. They kind of are, you know, fully farmed up. Same can be applied to the other, whatchamacallit, ranchers. Although the ranchers are a little more important because they're actually looking after living creatures, you know. So, you know, it might just be me, but I feel we might have enough petrol for the rocket. So that's just a hunch. Ooh, Travado's gonna be returning soon! Glorious! What new discoveries will he present towards us? Before us? Because we're currently researching a lot of different things. Ooh. What fun this could be. Hello, Travado! What are you comparing within your little thing? Lots of a bit of steel, a bit of copper, and a bit of glass. Cool. That looks cool. We'll be sure to put that all away. Let's just empty out that storage now, just so it's easier. So, Travado, here's the thing. I kinda want to take you out of there. Because I want to improve this thing. Just to see if I can actually get it to work a little. For you see, we're going to try and use actual fuel for once, and not just this gimmick fuel of the fuel thrusters. I know. Shocking, isn't it? So I guess the question is, how am I going to transport this fuel up here? If given the fact that I need to basically just transport all this up. And that it doesn't look like using the pump, the pitcher pump, is gonna work. So I need a liquid pump. Connect it into there. And also break that liquid vent. It looks like I need to just... well, pretty much have a pipe taking it all the way to the surface. But problem is with that, I basically already have a pipe doing that sort of thing. Also, that should not be made out of steel, that one. I've got a massive water circuit as it is the issue. So how the actual heck am I going to pipe it all the way up? Is the issue. It's fine if I can reach about this area-ish. And this giant circuitry of pipes is a mess. The issue is I just don't know how to deal with the mess. But maybe I'm taking it from the wrong angle. It would probably work better if I try to do it like this. I think this may be our best bet. So, for the time being, I guess people should just get started on building all these. It is going to hurt in various different places. But it needs to be done. Because in the end, we still... Yep, I knew people would start scorching immediately. You don't need to tell me that. Shut up. I haven't done an escapade like this in quite a while. Seriously, where is all this water coming from? Is it literally just from this ice biome up here? Because Christ, there's too much water around. And I mean, sure, we've always had a little extra too much water, but this is getting a little ridiculous. You know what? In addition, it's probably going to take us a while to even create the circuit to get the petroleum up here. So you know what, Travado? You know it! Get in the bloody rocket! Go find out what this item here is. Good Travado. Go discover us things. Seriously, where is all this water coming from? Can it please stop trying to drown my base? You know, admittedly, it's nice to see that you guys can make half of the, you know, pipes instantly. You know, the ones running through the base, but none of the rest, can you? I have to be honest, guys. I want this stuff as built. Because, you know, this is the dangerous bit. So this is the bit that should be prioritized. Because the moment all that's built, you don't need to worry as badly. You know? Well, come on, people. Go collect the... You know... Whatchamacallits. The unconscious little idiots. That's not the right unconscious little idiot. That's not the right okay, that's good. You haven't just assigned them to farmer machines, have you? Bloody... Nah. Damn idiots. Well, good boy Ren for trying. Or continuing on. We will get all these pipes made. It's just going to take an awfully long time. How is that water still flowing? No, it's all because of that little place there. And that's it. It's actually annoying that some of these liquid pipes are unreachable. At the very least, I don't think petroleum is a problem for us to be able to get enough of it. We more than likely have enough of it to get to outer space. Travado is just halfway done with his trip. He's almost halfway done with his trip, but we are well over halfway done with these pipes, probably. I mean, we've made all of the ones this side of the door. This set here is going to be the final issue, which we'll go towards the moment everyone's done healing. Until then, though, everyone should probably be a little focused on building these things. Seriously, where is all that water coming from? It's grams of water, too. It's the most annoying part about it. Well, almost everyone's off the medical bay, at least. Joshua's about to come off. There he goes. There he goes. Joshua. I'm going to set you to priority yes, those things. And you're going to go do them, aren't you? Joshua. You're going to go mop those now, aren't you? Yes, good boy. I want to see if that actually makes a difference to the temperature. I think it made a mild difference. Not enough for it to matter, though. Come on, guys. You got 4 more days to go. Camille and Marie, what do you think you're doing with no health? Get on the medical bay. You can leave it to the people who are actually in charge of, you know, building. Okay, Marie, maybe. Camille, you were fine. Why were you complaining? Well done, guys. Well done. The injuries weren't that bad, were they? I should think not. We're almost done with all this piping. Oh. Are we done with this piping? No, but it looks like it's gonna pipe it all the same. Did I accidentally connect this to a pipe without my knowledge? Why is the petrol flowing? I mean, you are almost done with all this fuel. How is this stuff unreachable? You can easily get up there. Let me demonstrate. Hey, you. Nisbet, you can move here, can you not? Why not? That might help. Yep, can move everywhere in there. Get building! Why and how? Because you're being an idiot. That's how. How about you move up to the oxygen? Building flooded? Screw this ice! Flooded my arse. So, out of interest, where are all the suits? Because I know we have a bunch of these atmosphere suits somewhere. Could someone tell me where? Oh, so you took them off at the other door. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. You know, guys, I admit, I'm very impressed with how you've managed to build these pipes. Because you're almost done. Which is what's impressive. The fact you're almost done. You're working hard, May. Don't worry, there's only a few pipes left to make. And I'm just want them built so bad, I'm just gonna priority 9 the lot of them. Then from that, you guys should have them fully built, and then I can re-enable the little filter thing. For you to require to need an atmosphere suit up here. In fact, I feel I should do that anyway at this point. Especially after Ren just delivered so much stuff. 5 pipes remaining, boys and girls. Please get on them. Good boy, Rowan. 1, 2. That's 2 out of 5. Where about the other ones? Could you be it? No, okay. 3. That's 3. 2 to go. Come on, only 2. You can do it, guys. I know you can. Come on. 2 pipes. 1, 2. 1 completed track-ish. How long till you get home? About a day. We beat Travado. We managed to build the way to get the fuel up before he managed to build the way to get rid of it. Excellent. Excellent. So now I guess the great question is, how much fuel is this thing going to hold? Because it's probably going to be quite a lot, isn't it? You know what, you guys might want to get to digging that out. Mostly so that we can put a petroleum engine at the bottom of it. I mean, if we're going to have the petroleum, we might as well have a genuine engine for it, you know? Yeah, excuse me, guys, could someone... Well, for a start, explain to me why you're walking. Rather than taking, well, yes, that. Unless this thing apparently is flooded again. But most importantly, why the hell can't you move up here? I hate ice. I hate it so much. Why must it ruin my life? By melting. All the time. I know it's a pretty simple reasoning for why it was a red alert. But, come on guys. It was still a red alert. Oh, and hello, Travado! How fares thyself? You might want to get out the rocket. What do you have in your... What did you discover the extra thing to be? Nobium. A lot of it, too. More than we'd get from that place, at least. Well, then. This is quite the interesting thing to happen. Let's deconstruct one of those solid fuel thrusters, and then prepare ourselves to... Why is it all down here? Equipment used to conduct experiments and answering the age-old question of, could it blend? For which there is in fact no answer. But the main age-old question is right now is, can these guys build? Come on guys, build. We're gonna see how far we can get with these rockets. Good. Thank you for building the engine. Now build the engine storage. And then show me on the pipes where we need that engine storage to be. There we go. We are going to build and we're going to use actual petrol. Let the age of fuel begin. I expect to see the fuel pumping in now. Yes, it is. How much can this thing hold? It won't tell me. 900 kilograms, I think it is. We'll see how far this thing can... How much this thing can store in due time. Or how far we can go with it fully fueled. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You know, after having the fuel in my base for so long, what's the temperature of my lovely little base? Not too hot, quite frankly. How far can we travel? Less range than we could without it. I see. Interesting. How does that make sense? I think we need to deconstruct another solid fuel thruster and replace it with one of these oxidizer tanks. How much oxalite do I have? 6.1 tons. Someone turn this back on. I want to get far into space. Very far. But I don't know how that is going to work. Main engine efficiency, 40 kilometers per kilogram. Okay. So there's 900 kilograms in it. Which would mean it's able to move 36,000, like it says there. So, 36,000 from the solid fuel thrusters, with 36,000 from the solid boosters, main engine efficiency, total thrust. Say what? Apparently it's not part of the same rocket, so I'm gonna save and give it a reload and see if that fixes it. There we go, it's part of the same rocket now. So how far can we actually move? The exact same distance. What? Okay, so we broke another fuel thruster, and our total range limited even further. But we're going to try the solid oxidizer tank and see if that makes a difference. Otherwise, this game is broken because solid fuel thrusters are the only things that get me in the air. Apparently. That's better! Average oxidizer efficiency. Right. So it actually needs oxidizer to work as well. So if I add another module for, you know, liquid fuel, can I get even further into space? Because currently we've hit the 30k mark, which is like about what we were doing without using this big fancy special rocket. You guys can't let me win, can you? We want to get into a space as fast as we can. Or as far as we can, I should say. Okay. Okay. One less solid fuel thruster. One liquid fuel tank getting all waiting to be built. Along with a bunch of pipes to further build the fuel up the tank. You know what to do, guys. This is the priority 9. There we go, there we go. Fuel should be moving, the fuel should be moving. It is indeed. The fuel increases. Does our distance? No. Okay. Okay. I can reach the 40,000 mark now. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. That's good, that's good. Should I head over there? No, is the answer. I feel I can go further. I want to go further. I will go further. We don't need no trashy cargo bay. Sure, it has its uses, but we don't need it for where we're going. We're going exploring! To the great unknown. And that exploring means going and finding out what we can do to increase our distance further. We want to see how far we can get. Not very right now because I kind of disconnected the rocket from its fuel. How about now? We can reach 60k. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. 80k. Ooh. We're almost at 100k. We're at the 90k mark. We can almost make it to one of these rocket hangar. The hell is a rocket hangar? Add more fuel! Oh, that rocket hangar that rocket hangar thing is gone now. What the hell was that all about? What the hell are you doing? Travado? Why are you using the telescope when there's nothing to use with it? I want to go see a gas giant. Travado wants to go see a gas giant. It's as simple as that. And if I have to fuel one of these rockets 20 times in order to get up there, we're going to do that. I mean, it's not like petrol seems to be a problem anymore. In fact, we have too much of it, quite frankly. So yes, fuel my rocket. We are going into space. Far, far into space. Further than we have ever reached. Further than we would ever dream we could go. Why can I travel less distance? That is irritating. Well, because it seems to be irritating and glitching a bit like that. I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's a mechanic which isn't explained at the slightest. So yeah, weird. So everyone, I'm afraid I'm all out of time for this episode today. So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. Next week is the Quality of Life Update Mark III, I believe, but I'll leave it up to you guys in the comments. Do you want to see Mark III straight away, or do you think we should wait until the full release of the game and just put Oxygen Not Included on pause for now, and just wait until the full release to be able to see the new Quality of Life in its full glory, with a bunch of new biomes as well? I'll leave the choice up to you, because this series has gone on for quite a while now. So, yeah, what can I say other than thank you all for watching. I have been your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next week. But I'm afraid that, until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.